Good morning, friends. You've got gourd. You know that. You're hurting hippie. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I've been looking forward to Friday all week this week because I really just want a weekend. I have a weekend coming where I have zero plans and zero need and zero oomph. Zero oomph. I want to rest. I've had a rough week with no rest. So, but pitter patter, let's get at her. Clifford Birchfield, you asked for this. Much Sasquatch love to you too. Wanted me to talk about cannabis for pets. And it's something, no way am I an expert on this, and everything, disclaimer, everything I give you right now is just my opinion from the research I've done. I encourage you all to research yourself. I also will attach below in the description box something from Leafly that started my look this morning to find more information. I truly didn't find anything new compared to what I found a year ago when I first started researching this. First, if you're going to give your pet anything, check with a vet. But, like, even in Canada, in the US, it's illegal for your vet to recommend CBD, which is really silly. Really silly. CBD can be bought all across the US legally. The stigma of pot is amazing. Amazing. It's still a lot of stigma and anecdotal. It's funny, they will accept anecdotal evidence that's against pot, but as soon as you bring up something that's towards it, they say, oh, that's anecdotal. It means nothing without research. So, yet everything that's been done for the last 80 years has been done because of negative anecdotal evidence that may or may not have been fabricated. Anyways, first of all, I believe in CBD for your pets. THC, we'll talk about that. It's not very good for them. It's not bad for them. It's just they have no need for the euphoria, and they will feel it. Unless your dog, like my dog, smells it and comes running. But we almost never give her THC, but she has CBD every single day. And it has improved her life. But I'm going to give you a better anecdotal result. Remember, CBD relieves our inflammation. You relieve inflammation, you relieve pain. You relieve inflammation, you increase positivity. You increase the mood of the patient, so to speak. And last summer, my daughter's now 15-year-old dog, then 14-year-old dog, was on his last legs. He's already lost his eyesight due to cataracts and is kind of deaf. Sorry, there's a bug real close by. And is mostly deaf. So blind and deaf, walking around bumping into things, but was still a happy dog, would curl up beside you and, play with their other dog even. But it came to a point that they were thinking of taking him in because he wouldn't get up. He couldn't walk. He was just so tense, so almost locked up. And my daughter did not believe she doesn't really like cannabis, period. She doesn't like anything that isn't strictly legal, and I don't blame her. Yet, she said, Dad, you said you had CBD pet treats, and yes, the dispensary I deal with sells them. In fact, I just bought a bag today. Usually a bag lasts me a good couple of months. But she said, it's the last ditch chance. Can we try them for my dog? He's eating, but that's all he's doing. He isn't getting up, he isn't moving, he isn't anything. Until he gets really hungry, then he eats a little bit. And I said, sure, and I rushed the bag over, and 1 day later, she says, I woke up, he was up. 2 or 3 days later, I think it was, she said, Dad, he's a new dog. And I will say, even 3 months later, she said, I think his eyesight's getting better. He's not bumping into things as much, or maybe it CBD for the brain. Maybe it improved his memory to be able to remember where he's been and how to get around. Hard to say. Again, anecdotal. But that dog, it's a year later. 1 CBD pet treat a day. It was half a milligram. 1 milligram per dog treat, getting a dog treat a day. Small dog. A bigger dog, 4 or 5 pet treats a day. I don't know dosing really well, but Canadian vets will talk about it. I will say this, be careful. Some vets are really into the old stigma. My dog got hurt her back, and we took her to a vet, and she said, is it on any medicine? I said, regular CBD every day, that's it, just very low dose. And she says, oh, that could have caused the problem right here. So, long story short, find a vet that believes in it and talk to them. Is it right for your dog? Or try very small doses for a while and see if you see a change. What a change it made to that dog. For my dog's 7. It's just she has a bad back because she's a Dachshund. And she used to always have days where she just didn't want to walk. She doesn't have those anymore. So I don't truly believe in THC for them. And I tried to find more research today on actual THC. Every time you look at cannabis for dogs, it's cannabidiol, it's CBD. So if you're going to do it, go that route. Learn more and try it very small doses at first. Build up to what works. Watch your dog carefully. Make notation of different behavioral things, because remember, they're our friends, they're our family, they are as close to us as our children, and we want to protect them, and protect them I will. And CBD does better than any of the medicines that they have given my dog in the past. So do I believe in it? Yes. Do I think there's a lot more research needs done? Oh, for sure. But I can tell you this, an awful lot of the pork you eat now was raised by pigs who are no longer on all the crap they used to be on. They're on CBD. So you're getting better pork thanks to cannabis. I'll cheers that. I'll welcome the weekend, and I'll wish you all well. Welcome the weekend and wish you all well. Peace and cheers, love and harmony. Peace.